and the rare is... Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Frostbuddies channel. My name is Saiful Bahari and welcome to 2018. I hope you guys had a great new year, because 2018 is going to be a year full of epic moments. We're going to have the new Avengers Infinity War movie. We're going to have new Magic sets like Dominaria, Rivals of Ixalan, which, however, the pre-release is next week. So you guys better go hurry up and sign up, because we have epic tribal merfolks, vampires, what else do we have? Pirates and dinosaurs. Of course, there will be a return of the core sets around July, where new players can actually come back, and it's a lot easier to understand because mechanics such as flying, haste, vigilance are actually explained on the card itself. And lastly, of course, Magic will be releasing a 25th anniversary edition master set, which consists of 249 cards throughout the history of Magic. You can bet there will be iconic cards, probably like Jace the Mind Sculptor, but then again, I do not know. We have to wait and find out. Today, guys, I will be actually opening my Christmas present, which consists of the 12 Ixalan Packs, which I showed in a previous video, plus one today, which I got. Let's get it started, right, guys? So, actually Magic open house, and if you guys are not familiar with open house, usually it's where new players go and try out Magic. Also, the old players or veteran players are there to actually teach them, and you get yourself like a promo. So if you guys take a look at this promo over here, we get ourselves a Silver Guild Adapt. So this was the promo for Rivals of Ixalan, and I'm pretty sure Magic will be carrying out open house for the future sets. So if you want to bring a new player or what, you can get the promo as well. Just get your new friend to sign up for a DCI as well, and after that he can go for FNMs, pre-releases, release parties, draft weekends. Yeah. So let's go straight to the pack. So this is the pack I got from today. This is the first pack, by the way, and let's go straight into it. So Ixalan, good set. A lot of merfolk, dinosaurs, pirates, and what else are we missing? Vampires. With Rivals, I think it will probably beef up those tribal decks. So we got ourselves a... Let's go straight to the uncommons, right? So we got ourselves 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, we got ourselves the Fang common is a Spell Pierce. It's quite a good counter spell. You can play in Modern, Standard as well. So the first uncommon is a Wanted Scoundrels. Raptor Hatching, that's actually quite a good card. Consider playable in dinosaur decks because 2 mana for a 1/1, and when it dies and dealt damage, you get yourself a 3/3 green dinosaur. I mean, you can actually pump it so it wouldn't die as it gets damage. But then again, it depends how would you like to make your deck. But it's actually a good card. You guys keep note of that, right? Oh, another good red white 2/2 flying menace dinosaur. For those who do not know, guys, menace actually stands for a creature that must be... if you want to block this creature, you need at least 2 creatures to block it, as well as probably both of them need flying because this creature is a flyer. And the first rare is a compass. Alright, so our first rare is a compass. Actually, this compass is actually a flip card for those of you who are unfamiliar with this card. So it's flip. Yep. So what it does is that you have to fulfill certain criteria here, and once you do, it will flip into a land. And usually the land have like good abilities, like an extra ability aside from adding mana. Like this, it allows you to untap target attacking creature and opponent's control and remove it from combat. So in other words, basically the attacking creature cannot do damage for you. Cannot do damage to you, sorry, for the turn. Alright, let's go on to the first Christmas pack. This is gonna be a good one. I do not know how my colleagues and my boss actually picked these packs. I think they just pick randomly from a shop. So let's see let's see how their good luck charm is gonna give me for this, right? And let's see what do we get here. Alright, so the first uncommon is a Grim Captain's Call, Elaborate Fire Cannon, Deadeye Plunderers, and the rare is Hostage Taker. Now guys, that is a good card. Oh, I guess my colleague and my boss actually has Magic Hands. Hostage Taker is a good card. It can be played in a few decks such as 4-color Energy, Sultai Energy. What it does is that it's a 4 mana for a 2/3, and when it enters the battlefield, you can exile an artifact or a creature, and once it leaves the battlefield, then your opponent gets you get back the artifact or creature. But the best thing is that you can use any mana to cast that spell that you exile with Hostage Taker. So that's the good part. So you can exile cards like Ripjaw Raptors. You can actually exile the Compass, by the way. Yeah, because it's an artifact. It targets artifacts and creatures. So let's go for the third pack. So we get ourselves a few commons here. Note guys, some of these commons and uncommons might be playable in your standard deck, but you just gotta go through. Deck tag most probably will come out in a few months' time. Still working on it, by the way. I think there is a foil, but let me see whether this is right. Alright, so our first uncommon is a Field of Ruin, Call to the Feast, another Raptor Hatchling, and the rare is it's a Fleet Soldier. It's kind of a bomb. I mean, 7 mana, 6/6. When it attacks, your opponent puts the top half of his library. It's like, wow, you milled half of your opponent's deck. That's actually quite good. So technically, it's a Traumatize on a creature. Yeah, Traumatize is exactly as this ability right here, except it's a sorcery for 5 mana. So we have a foil, and the foil is a Fire Cannon Blast. Alright. And we got ourselves a Dinosaur token. Most of the Dinosaur tokens you see do have Trample on it. So I believe most of the Dinosaur tokens that you produce has Trample, unless they come up with a new one in Rivals. So far, I don't think so. There is none without Trample. And Dinosaur is actually a good set with cards like Commune with Dinosaurs. It can actually help you search a dinosaur faster, and also search a land. Search a land actually, a top 5. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's any land. Yeah, you see that? It says any land. So it could be a dual land as well. So that's the best part of Commune with Dinosaurs. Alright, so Slice in Twain is the first uncommon. I believe this is reprinted. It used to be in Scars and Mirrodin. The second is another dinosaur, Snapping Sailback. Yep, I got it right. And another dinosaur, a Raging Swordtooth. And the rare is a Dragon's Skull Summit. Alright, that's actually a good land. This land has been reprinted several times in core sets. I wouldn't be surprised if this is reprinted in Magic 2019, but then again, it's already been reprinted in Ixalan. I'm not sure whether Magic will reprint it one more time for this coming set in July. But then again, it's always good to reprint dual lands because it gives access to new and old players to play dual color decks. Most dinosaurs will most probably be played in either red-green or red-white, or probably red-green-white, which is called Naya, by the way. Okay, let's see. Alright, that was 10 common. So the first uncommon is a Lightning Red Crew, a Deathless Ancient, Emissary of Sunrise, and the rare is... Woo! That's right guys, we got ourselves a Vraska Relic Seeker. This is actually a good Planeswalker. 6 mana with 6 loyalty that can actually destroy an artifact, creature, or enchantment, and then produce a treasure that then you can actually sack and get any mana of any color to your mana pool. And it also produces a 2/2 pirate by adding 2 loyalty. And the best is for -10, you get to make your that player's life total become 1. So I was like, wow, that's epic. Guys, come on. I mean, it has been good. We have Hostage Taker, we have Vraska, and a land and Tormented Compass out of how many rares is this? 5 packs, guys. 5 packs, and it's going strong. Let's go for the 6 pack. I mean, so far the pools has been good. And these cards, by the way, they are all going, like, I'm actually letting it go. You guys can check out my post on Malaysia MTG Trade or other card portals, like shop portals where you can actually post your buy and sell. Yep, I will be posting it there. The rates will be on there. It won't be here, or you guys can just PM me and we can have some discussions there. Alright, so the first uncommon is a Willy Goblin. I thought it was a Y from far. Emergent Growth, my bad. I believe it's pronounced as Adanto Vanguard. And the rare is Arcane Adaptation. it's a good card, especially if you guys are playing tribal decks. A very good card for commander, by the way, this card. So you can see creatures you control of the chosen type in addition to the other types. So it's like, oh wow, okay. So it's like you could have a sleever Merfolk sort of thing. Yep. So far the packs are excellent. Excellent. Get it? Eggs. No, my guys. Lame pun. This card is reprinted, by the way, if I'm not mistaken, in Rivals. Oh well. Funny card. Okay, so we got ourselves a 10 commons, so there's no foil here. Remember guys, when there's 9 commons, you have a foil in your pack. Alright, so let's see what do we get here. We got ourselves a Slick Schooner. This is a good card, by the way. Take note of this. If you guys have an unclaimed territory, do keep it. It's very good for tribal decks, especially with the beef up cards from Rivals. Okay, Stormfleet Spy, and the rare is nice. A Rampaging Ferocidon. Good dinosaur, 3 mana, 3/3 menace, players can't gain life, and whenever a creature enters the battlefield, he deals 1 damage to that creature's controller. It's actually a staple card in Ramunap Red. It's to stop cards or stop decks that plays a lot of creatures. So when you play a creature, you get dealt 1 damage. You want to gain life, he says no, you don't gain any life. You just stay where you are, and when you play creatures, I'm sorry, you gotta take 1. I do not like you. And that goes for the owner as well. I do not like you as well. So when you cast him, he's just like a child that goes around and he doesn't like the world. Alright, so I think there's a foil here because I calculated 9. So the first rare is... oh, guys, that is our second mythic. A Tishana, Voice of Thunder. Let me get this focused. I'm sorry, guys. Alright, so 7 mana, star. In other words, the power and toughness are each equal to the number of cards in your hand. So if you have 7 cards, it's a 7/7. And the best part is you have no maximum hand size. Note, your maximum hand size is 7, unless a card states so. And of course, when it enters battlefield, you can draw a card for each creature you control. So it's actually a quite good mythic. And I was wrong, guys. There was no foil. I miscalculated. I did a mistake. I'm sorry. Then again, we are human, aren't we? Alright, so let's go back to opening the 9th pack. So let's see what rare / mythic do we get. We got 2 mythics so far, which was a Vraska and a Tishana. Alright, so this is going to be uncommons. And after this Bonded Horncrest, what would you give me for the rare? An Old Grove Triads, a 1 mana 3/3 that enters the battlefield, which allows your opponent to search for a basic land and put it into play tap. So it's more like a 1 mana 3/3, and he's saying, you know, come on, search for a land. I can handle your 2-drop next turn. Come on. So that's what the card is saying. It's quite a good card, I guess, but I still haven't seen play for it. Maybe I'll put it in a deck and try him out. But so far, I guess the first deck I want to build, out of like fun, I wanted to pump up my dinosaur deck. I have a red, green, black, a Jund version of my dinosaur, and I was trying to like, you know, wait for rivals and make it stronger. So stay tuned for that, guys. Stay tuned for that. Another Bonded Horncrest before the rare, and it's a green. Guys, is it gonna be a Carnage? Let's see whether what letter do we got an R and a 1/1. I do not know what this is. Oh, it's a Deep Root Champion. Quite a decent Merfolk. Whenever you cast a 9 creature spell, you put a +1/+1 counter on Deep Root. So counters are like permanent. They do not like vanish at the end turn. Like, you know, target creature get +1/+1 at the end of turn. No, counters are different. You actually need a die to put it on top to, you know, remind yourself, or rather to inform your opponents and yourself that there is a +1/+1 counter on it. And it gets bigger as you play more 9 creature spell. That's the best part of this card. 2 mana 1/1 is quite decent, and it gets bigger in a Merfolk deck, I guess, in the sense that, you know, other Merfolks can actually put more +1/+1 counters on it, and 9 creature spells that also can put +1/+1 counter on it. So it's like kill 2 birds 1 stone with other Merfolks. Quite a good card. I haven't made a Merfolk deck to try it out yet. Maybe I should. So we have ourselves a Stormfleet Aerialist and a Dinosaur Ram card. This is actually quite a good card, guys. Okay, so let's see what is our rare this time. We have a green. Is that gonna be a Carnage? I don't know why I keep saying Carnage. I'm being greedy because there's already 2 mythics in, and I'm hoping for a third one. But then again, you cannot be that greedy. Wow, guys, there's 2 Deep Root champions. Oh my god, maybe they pick like 2 different. Maybe it's just, maybe a boss can get double, right? I don't know. I don't judge. There's a Vraska, there's a Hostage Taker, and there's Tishana. I'm happy enough already, guys. I'm happy enough. And of course, as I mentioned earlier, these cards, all I'm letting go. You can just PM me or search for my post on Malaysia MTG Trade. And for those guys who are looking for the commons and uncommons, you can just PM me and we can meet up. I can just pass it to you. Got a few of it, by the way. Alright, so the third uncommon is a Deadeye Quartermaster. So let's see, guys, what rare or mythic can we get from this second last pack? Let's see. We got ourselves a white. So I can't think of any white cards aside from. No, I got none. I'm sorry. I do not pronounce this. Tokatli or Tokatli, Honor Guide. It's actually quite a good card in the sense that anything that has entered the battlefield effect does not trigger. Yep. So I can give you an example for this. So let's say if you have this card in play, right, and then you play this card, so that does not trigger. Yep, so your opponent does not get the land. And guys, this is the last pack for the day. Let's hope for the best. Of course, the best I'm hoping is a Carnage, because I love that card. I do not know why, guys. It's just like a big badass dinosaur that, you know, if you put a barricade or what, it just breaks through and it's just, get out of my way, get out of my way. I'm the strongest. It's not as strong as this, or I mean, this one looks more badass, but yeah, I think Carnage is stronger. I'm sorry, I thought that looks badass. I think no, actually that looks stronger, but Carnage just proves to have a higher power, toughness, and other effects on him that just makes him a mythic and that a common instead. So our first uncommon is a Raider's Wake, Dust Legion Dreadnought as the second, and the third is Emissary of Sunrise. And our last rare for the day is another green, guys. Is it gonna be a Carnage? Guys, what are the odds, guys? We just cracked 3 Deep Root champion from the same packs that my colleagues and my boss gave me. I think it's a sign that I should be playing Merfolk for the next set. What do you guys think? I think you guys just gotta leave a comment below. Alright, what decks are you gonna be playing next set? And after you leave your comment, guys, please like this video if you enjoyed it. And those who commented, stand a chance to win these 3 promos. Alright, these 3 promos. Yeah, it's a Naya color, so it's like it helps your dinosaur deck if you guys got it. And next week there will be another unboxing session. Most probably Ixalan, or maybe a secret set. I'm not gonna spoil it yet, but you guys will know soon. Alright, so enjoy your weekend, guys. Pre-release is next week. Hope you guys crack the best cards, the cards you need for your deck. Alright, and I wish you all the best, guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next week. Ciao.